Hello. So, today, we're going to do a deep dive into how the fuck GIMP does image interpolation. And what the fuck does that even mean in context of any images I'm trying to do. Like, I'm sure a lot of people don't even understand what the fuck image interpolation is, so we're gonna go do a deep dive into it. And to show that I'm starting from the same fucking point as everyone fucking else, let's go here. Uninstall programs. GIMP. Uninstalling this nonsense. We're gonna start from scratch. I might have just missed it, but I am starting an uninstall of GIMP. Make sure that everything's still up. Did I close OBS? I said I didn't. GIMP was successfully removed from my computer. Cool. Now, the question is, am I running OBS right now? I am. Still up? It still is. Alright, so, here we go. We're gonna install GIMP 2.8 first, because I don't really care. We're gonna fucking figure this out, so that no one has to ever say anything about it ever again. Alright, here's the last version of GIMP 2.8. Save it, download it, cool. Same time, I'm going to install GIMP 10.6. Download it, save it, okay, cool. Latest versions of GIMP, I literally don't care. So we'll let those download. In the meanwhile, let's take a look here. Okay, let's go to gitlab.com. Yeah, I'm gonna go sign in, let this shit go. Metric standardization, I don't care. We're going to get a render, and I'm going to fucking use it as example. I don't know. One does Mario, I'm not going to do Mario. Let's do fucking... do Rob. What's going on, Link? So, yeah, it'll make sense in a second, what I'm doing. Okay, so here we go, we're fucking doing Rob. Wow. Alright, let's fucking look at one of them and decide which one I want to use. Do I want to use the cart Rob? Do I want to use standard Rob? Let me just use standard Rob. Okay. Ooh, download this. Hey, we're gonna download that shit, yeah? We're also gonna download what crop? CSP crop. Because I don't care. Yeah? That's what I'm going to do right now as well, since we're here. I'm going to open up Dolphin TE. I'm going to open up Legacy Netplay 3.0.elf. We're not going to netplay it, but we're going to... Alright, fucking rolling up Legacy TE. Let's fucking set graphics to fucking, I don't know. Enhancements. 1080p, I don't care. General. Where's the auto adjust window size? There you go. Fucking, so it's 1920 wide. So these are the widths of these standard pictures. Let's find someone who clips across both. Let's use Charizard as example. Okay, fucking Charizard. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I don't know. Maybe not Charizard. I don't know. Who's a wide boy here? Who's the widest boy? I think it is Charizard. Roy works. We'll use Roy. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and fucking print screen this. Hold on. I'm gonna get a copy of this. Yeah. All right. No. Actually, yeah, stop the current emulation, sure. We're gonna load up Photoshop, because this way I don't have to fucking explain any weird nonsense. Basically, Link, what I'm doing, we are gonna break shit down. We're gonna fix some shit, because I'm just tired of fucking talking about it. Especially when everyone who wants to fucking talk about GIMP 2.8 and 2.10 really don't have very much of an understanding as to what they're talking about, so they just go off a feel, and I hate that. We're actually gonna fucking make something here. Go off of the clipboard. Create. Okay, sure, paste. Alright, and I'm gonna crop this down to the actual size that the image is displayed at. And we will even be generous And we'll include this like half pixel that's here. We'll include this half pixel. Same here. We'll be generous and include these half pixels. I don't care about the height. I care about the width. Okay, what's the document width? Let's take a fucking look. Let's see here. Info. Yeah? How wide is the image? Let's pull that up. Document sizes. Document dimensions. Yeah? 316 pixels. That's how big a CSP is at any given point, as displayed by the game at 1080p, which I'm going to assume the majority of people who use the HD texture pack have. If they're above that, then everything's not necessarily HD, and that sucks to suck, but that's their life. Alright, I'm just gonna pop this open really quick. I'm gonna move everything into a folder really quick. Give me a second. Alright.
Strange, we've gotten older. It'll be alright. I miss the days when we were sober. But it'll be alright.
I'm just moving things into a folder. It's just a mess now, so I'm just gonna. My computer's a mess. I have no idea what the fuck is here, so I'd rather just not risk it and just move everything, and I'll show everything as well once I move it all over. So people can follow along. Don't you? Okay. Get this. Get this. Yeah. Okay. Put this into this folder. Here. Put that here, and then we will go ahead and we will pin this folder to quick access. That is there. Okay. Back. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. We have a folder. We have this picture. We have this prop mask. We have this and we have this. Yeah. Okay, first things first. I'm going to go ahead and install GIMP 2.8. While I'm here in GitLab, I'm going to go ahead and go into Kinetics. We're going to go into Standardization Project. We're going to go into Resources. We're going to go into GIMP. We're going to go into Plugins. I'm going to go ahead and download everything here. Open it and we're going to put them on here. So we're going to do this, customize, we're going to install GIMP 2.8. We're going to install GIMP 2.8 in its own folder. Yeah? Okay? 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 Okay, installed. Cool. Got that installed. How are you doing, Link? How's it going? How's your day? I could tone it down a bit? Gotcha. Thought I had it, let's see here. I thought I could have sworn it was filtered, but I guess not. Give me a second. Alright, I toned it down a good amount. You let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. Also, I have a Nightbot in the channel, so you can go ahead and play whatever you want. So, I just set that up. And SoundCloud, YouTube, you do as you please. Alright, so GIMP 2.8 is installed. I downloaded this zip. Is it still downloading? It's finishing up. Hold on, no, it's downloading the entire thing. No, I don't want the entire thing, damn it. I want this one folder. Come on. I'm gonna download these one at a time. Because once I download one, we're literally just gonna fix everything. Download, save as, save it here. Then do the same with all these other ones. Download, save as, save. Download, save. Cancel. Hold on. Download, save as. Save it here, yes. Stock processor. Alright, Link, how's that music? I turned it down. I think it should be fine now, I hope. You let me know. BP cropper. CSP cropper. Do you care? Stock processor. Alright. Let's fucking take a look here. Already downloaded the GIMPs. Yeah, okay. I believe I have GIMP 2.8 installed. Now let's also install GIMP 2.10. Different folder. They have different app data folders, so it's fine. Okay. I'll customize. Next. 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 GIMP. No, we don't want to install the GIMP 2.8. Custom installation. Back. I want to install GIMP 2.10 and GIMP 8 separately on one computer. I've been doing it on 2 computers. Alright. Let me just make sure GIMP 2.8 loads up if I load it up right now. Come on, Marty. You get a songs, at least learn the commands. You gotta crab brave me right now, though? I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but... No! Marty, have you never... You clearly don't go on Twitch much, Marty. How are you gonna say it's a bad bot when it's Nightbot and fucking everyone uses Nightbot? I think you're just bad at Twitch, Marty. I'm pretty sure you're bad at Twitch. Pretty sure you're bad at Twitch. Alright, here. I'm just gonna pull this up right now. Yeah, okay. Python foo console. pdb.gimp. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna pull it up and browse because it's probably better. Interpolation. Interpolation. Look, here are the different interpolation methods. Interpolation none, linear, cubic, and interpolation Lancos, okay? Those are the different interpolation types that GIMP 2.8 can pull. Let's go ahead and... do that. 2, oh look, interpolation cubic. Yeah, okay, cool. We've established that... I'm just gonna even... No, Google, I didn't ask you anything. I'm gonna go into, I don't know, we're gonna open up Excel. I can type. Yeah, I just accidentally hit my phone up. Alright, look at this. Okay, GIMP 2.8. We're gonna make this big too so you can read it. Its interpolation method is 2, which means cubic. Yeah? So now we're gonna go GIMP 2.10. Because you're all fucking assholes. Let's fucking figure this one out. Alright, what I think I'm going to do, actually, we're going to go ahead and install GIMP 10 now. We're going to use the same location as GIMP 2.8, so that's fine. And what I'm going to do after is I'm going to install GIMP 2.8 in a different folder immediately after I install GIMP 2.10. I'll wait for that. So we saw GIMP 2.8 had 0, 1, 2, 3. Gonna shrinking this down a little bit. So in 2.8, we had this. We have 0, 1, 2, and come on, and 3. That means none. This means linear, cubic, and Lanco's 3. I think its full name is Sync Lanco's 3 or something. Something like that. And in 2.10, I can assume that 0 and 1 are going to be the same. I'm going to assume that, and I'm probably going to be right. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit more. But I have a feeling I'm going to need to. Alright, so 2.10 is almost done installing, and then we're going to reinstall 2.8 in a different folder immediately after it finishes installing. Alright, finishing, finish. Alright, we're gonna run this install really quick, and then while that... Okay. Customize, next. Installation, next, next, next. Wait, it didn't ask me where I wanted to install it. Man. Here's what we're gonna do. Exit setup. Gonna do this. Gonna hide that. Oh, I see. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go into C. We're gonna go into program files. And GIMP here. And name this GIMP 2 back. Continue. I don't care. Sure. GIMP. Install 2.8. Yes. Okay. Customize. Ah, God. Next. 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 Install. Okay, it's installing in GIMP 2.8. Okay, makes sense. Sure. That means I can go back to this folder. Name this GIMP 2.10. Continue. Hit start. More. Open file location. Edit. This. Properties. Change this to GIMP 2.10. Hit apply. Continue. Hit OK. Cool. Finish. So now I'm going to open up both GIMP 10.6 and GIMP 2.8. We're going to open this GIMP up. There we go. I'm going to open GIMP 2.8. Whichever one opens first, I don't care. Alright, GIMP 2.8, whatever. Woo, whoop-de-doo. Windows, single window mode, please, thank you. Put it up here, sure. Gonna open up GIMP 10.6. Or I might need to manually go to the folder, I don't care. It's already open. Let me see here. Let me make sure. About GIMP 2.8.22, sure. File location, where is this shortcut? Properties. Okay, sure. So we have both of these, at least existing. Cool. If I go in here, bin, on this, it's gonna do this. Let's see here. Run 2 instances of GIMP. It's clearly not. Whatever. Okay, that's GIMP 2.8. Sure, whatever. I'm gonna open up GIMP 10.6 if it'll open. Okay, so now we have GIMP 10.6. I don't really care. This is GIMP 8 2.22. Sure. This is gonna be GIMP 2.10.6. Okay, we're gonna go into tools, we're gonna go into... Oh look, these are already here. We're gonna get rid of those though, so we can fix it all. Console, or Python foo... Yeah, Python foo console. Doesn't exist. Why don't you exist? No such file. What? Then lib GIMP 2.0 plugins Python console. No such file or directory. Excuse me? Oh. Execution error for console. So here's what I'm gonna try doing. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Bin. Run as admin. I don't care. GIMP can steal my computer for all I care at this point. I've stopped caring. Alright, we have GIMP open. Python foo. Please open. Why don't you open? Why don't you open? Unable to run plugin. Why is that the case? Man. Whatever. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're actually just going to uninstall GIMP 2.8. Or, actually, I'm going to install a clean 2.10 portable because I don't care. This is the one that came with CSP, but whatever. We're going to use a different one just to be safe. Portable apps. Portable apps, portable apps, portable apps. There we go. Download. Save as. Save it to the GIMP folder. Because everything's in one place. Cool. Downloading. One's still. Why is this? Remove it. Thank you. Okay, GIMP portable 2.10. Okay, sure. Go run it. Yay! Yay! We have a GIMP portable executable. Woo! I should clarify this. Let's see here. GIMP sync Lancos 3. Oh, Lanczos. I spelled it wrong. Time to correct myself. So here's functions. What this means to a lot of people, who the fuck knows? But we're gonna go do ahead of a bunch of comparisons. So GIMP Portable is a completely self-contained instance of GIMP. This way I can have it do its own thing without affecting other installations of GIMP. Technically not officially supported, but it works exactly as you would expect GIMP to. So like if I go into default data.gimp, it has its own plugins folder, which is completely clean and has absolutely nothing in it that I've ever touched, so people can't say I did jack shit with this GIMP. So portable apps are a way for you to run separate instances of the same app, or to run an app on a computer without installing it, because it's generally sandboxed. Basically, in a nutshell. Okay, run GIMP Portable. Sure, run GIMP Portable. Let's go. Open up 2.10.6, please. Otherwise, all you need to know is it's effectively GIMP. Nothing about it's any different. It's GIMP. Alright, let's see here. Interpolation. 2. Oh, hey, look. It's also 2. What does that mean? The issue with, I think, this version of GIMP is it doesn't have Python foo. Hold on. It doesn't have Python foo, which is a problem, so I might use another portable version of GIMP just because this one's kind of annoying in that case. Interpolation. Oh look, there's more methods. What are these? But its default is 2, which is also cubic. Oh, would you fucking look at that? Oh my god. Amazing. So we have cubic. We got no halo, and we got low halo. What the fuck are these? I have no idea. Let's go find out. Meanwhile, I'm also going to look up a different portable GIMP. Because the one that portable apps gives you is garbage. I don't want the one from portable apps. Sam J's is probably a good idea. That's Mac. This guys will work, I think. Save as. Here, save it. Take this, let's delete that, let's delete this. Let's delete this as well. I'll wait for this one. Should be done installing soon. Okay, GIMP portable. More info, run anyway. I don't care. Virus me up, boy. Alright, it's extracting. Let's double check that, make sure this one is Python, because that's all we really need to run these scripts and to make sure that they work cross-platform, well, between versions. But so far, look. Oh, I don't. Let's see here. What the fuck is going on here? So let's go into fucking. Let's do some research. GIMP interpolation method new or scale, because it's changing scale. Let's look in the last year, yeah? That's not... more information here. That doesn't really tell me too much, so I'm not gonna bother with that explanation. GIMP interpolation, no halo, low halo, Lancos, because the fact that there's a change here means that there's something somewhat different, even though these three methods are should be literally the same. I already checked that one, but this one, find out. You can't add backsync Lancos, but we'll discuss the merits of low halo, no halo. They performed and found that they performed better than sync Lancos, which is recommended only because it was better than the available alternatives in 2.8, that being linear and cubic. Alright, so let's go and get some information. Oh look! Rotation in GIMP 2.10 is blurrier than in 2.8. What is this? So, comparison between the two resulting images. I kinda can't see much of a difference. I might be blind. Without also specifying chosen interpolation, resampler, the test images are worth little. More sharp and higher quality are not equivalent for scaling rotation of images using nearest neighbor resampling, or in 2.8 the most probably broken Lancos interpolation will give results that keep higher frequency detail better while also being prone to aliasing / moire. Plugging into the discussion, 2.10 the low halo and no halo interpolation on grainy images produces subtle but quite visible with equalize moire artifacts attaching pictures. Of course, the cubic interpolation does not produce the artifacts, but does tend to make the result look blurrier. So, this is the original image. That's it equalized, so you can see all the noise. This is rotated slightly, and it equalized as well. Okay, so what this means is I have to do a fucking shit ton of test images, just to get everyone off my fucking ass. Alright, so we're going to, in GIMP 2.8, we're going to go ahead and we're going to... Let's see here. So fucking make a new image. Yeah? Alright, watch. Okay, so we're gonna fucking do this. We're gonna do this. Yeah? Actually, let me close this. Let me open this boy in here. Now let me do a place of where is it? Edit. As it open place embedded. I'm gonna go to this folder. Go get this crop mask. Cool. Yeah? We're gonna select everything here. We're gonna invert it. We're gonna crop to this selection. So now we're going to image size. We're going to do so its original size is 557. Oh hey, look, would you look at that? There's a fun fact. It's 557 pixels wide, but in PM we only see 316 pixels wide, so fucking shrunken down. No one fucking have to fucking care. Oh my fucking god, I fucking hate all of you. But yeah, so already we can see 316 pixels wide versus at the only noticeable image size, because SD it wouldn't be noticeable. Freaking HD, look, the fucking image size is fucking 557. Oh look, we're approaching half the size. Any high frequency detail and or at that point you won't even notice a difference because we're scaling down to nearly fucking half size. So the people talking about blurrier, it legitimately doesn't fucking matter. But for the sake of for sake's sake, we're going to go ahead. Image size, what is this? So let's see here, pixels. We're going to shrink it down to what do I fucking say in the script? Let's fucking take a look. Edit with Notepad. I don't care. How much do I say? 384? Okay, sure. 384 pixels. Yeah. 384 by 480. Well, resampling? Do we want to resample? We're gonna have to. So let's see here. Let's do bicubic sharper because we're shrinking it. We're going to we're gonna change the canvas size. We're going to go pixels. We're gonna go like 5 times as wide. What's up, Shren? I'm just on a tirade right now. I hope you're willing to stick around because we're going to be dropping some information on people because I am tired of people probably blindly just saying, oh, I don't know, it doesn't fucking feel right. I'm like, fuck you. Give me a fucking reason. Give me some fucking math. Give me some fucking, I don't know, give me anything. Delete everything. Oh, no. Let's delete this. Yeah. How are you doing, Shren? I don't think I've talked to you in a minute. You know, just for the sake of sake, we're gonna fill this with red so that I don't fucking. Yeah, okay, red. Yeah, okay, sure, fine. It doesn't really matter. Group this together. I'm gonna call this. Okay, fucking. All right. V. Come on, I want to move the group, please. Auto select group. I'll select group. So we're gonna get a text layer. I'm gonna fucking pop it over here. I'm gonna go into font that I use everywhere. Do this. I'm gonna make it bigger. This is a Photoshop reference, yeah? Cool. Okay, Photoshop reference. Probably a little big, but let's shrink it down. Photoshop fucking reference. Cool. And let's go ahead and let's make a background layer and fill it with white, just for the sake of having it be white. Photoshop reference. Cool. Okay. Alright. Now, we're going to have a couple of different columns here. I'm going to call this one GIMP 2.8. 8.22 will be accurate. And we'll have another one called GIMP 2.10.6. We're going to have none. A column called none. We're going to have a column called what's the other ones? Linear? Okay. Linear. We're going to have cubic. We're going to have Lankzos. We're gonna have low halo and no halo. Whichever one was first. No halo. Okay. No, I don't want to make a 3D layer. I just want text, Photoshop. Get out of my face. I don't want this. Low halo. And you know what we're even going to do? We're probably even going to do comparison images just because fuck everyone. Yeah, okay, okay. Cool, cool. Alright. So, let me take a... So we have this portable GIMP here. Yeah, okay, cool. Gonna go to this folder. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this shortcut really quick. Put it in here. And we're gonna rename this shortcut GIMP 2.8.22. Cool, cool. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a shortcut of this. Paste shortcut. GIMP 2.10.6. Cool, cool. We have two GIMPs. We're even using different logos to identify them because I don't give a fuck. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go into each of these, we're going to make resizes of all of these, in each of their fucking whatevers. Yeah, okay, okay. Here we go. GIMP 2. Sure? Okay. Let's open up GIMP 2. Do we have the plugin installed already? No, we don't. So that means we need to install it. Cool. So we're going to only bother with CSP cropper in this case. Not even the batch one. So I don't really need it at the moment. I'm going to go into program files. I'm going to go into GIMP 2.8. I'm going to go into... Actually, it's not even in there. It would be in C. It would be in users. It would be in me. It would be in the .gimp 2.8 folder. In plugins. And then we put it in here. We're going to rename it just to get rid of all this extra crap. Okay? We're going to go here. I'm going to edit this really quick. I'm going to edit with Notepad++ because I can't be bothered to open up VS Code right now. So where's this image scale? We have it right here. Yeah, okay. We're going to do pdb.gimp underscore set interpolation to 0. This is going to be with no interpolation. Everything else is standard. We're going to go open up GIMP 2.8 now. I'm hoping you're all following along because I'm just going to go. We're just going. I have no time to stop. We're going to go to folder D. We're going to go to GIMP. We're going to go get this Rob image. We're going to go get this same Rob crop mask. We're going to go to HD. We're going to hit OK. These are not found. Oh, did I spell it wrong? I probably spelled it wrong. Damn it. Alright, we're doing it again. Discard changes. Let's see here. Edit with Notepad++. GIMP context set interpolation. That's what it should be. Okay. I'm going to go back up to GIMP. I'm going to open up that shortcut just to make sure that we're using that. Pop this over here. Take this, make a new one. Windows key E. Go here, we're going to go here, down here. Look at that GIMP folder. Yeah, okay, 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 okay. Now we're going to go Tools, Cropper, Image, this folder, this image, Crop, GIMP, this image, HD, okay. Okay, okay. So now we have this. We're going to copy it. And we're going to put it in here. We're going to paste this image, yeah? Or rather, insert this image. So we're just going to drag and drop it. Place embedded. Place it. Convert to... from raster to... whatever. As you can see, this is with no interpolation. It's pretty aliased. It's pretty jaggy. It's not an ideal image. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this. We're going to pop it. We're going to go ahead and actually we're going to duplicate this group now. Move it. Come on. Duplicate the group, please. Thank you. I'll move that group over here. We're going to get rid of this text layer. I don't need it anymore. We don't need this layer. We'll go ahead and take this image. We'll put it in here. Go ahead and we will take that. We're gonna go drag this to line up. Let's make sure it lines up. Move it over 1 pixel. And that's as lined up as it's gonna get. Yeah. Or something like that. What is it actually? It's like let me just make a new rectangle actually. 384 by 480 pixels. Yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and we're gonna fill it with red because I don't care. We're gonna see this. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna take this. We're gonna go ahead and line up these edges. I also don't care. I'm gonna move it over until it lines up. Okay, it's lined up. Cool. Alright, it's all cool. Not really cool, I'm just annoyed. Yeah. I'm also going a bit fast, but I'm very antsy right now. I'm very sort of peeved, but whatever. Okay, so there you go. You got fucking this big boy over here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and line this up over here. Right. I'm going to take this none, we're going to align it to the center of this layer. We're going to put that over there like that. Maybe even move a little higher, I don't know. Something like that. So it's very separated. Okay? So now, we're going to open up GIMP. We're going to go back to the plugin folder. We're going to go edit this. Going to change the interpolation method to 1. Going to reopen GIMP. We're going to do it all over again, but with a different interpolation method. Tools, CSP cropper, image file, GIMP, Rob standard, crop file, GIMP, crop file, HD, okay. Oh god. I need to lock this layer. I need to lock this group. I need to lock this group now as well. I need to lock this, and I need to lock this so that I don't move them at all. Right, okay, so far so good. Gonna go ahead and we're gonna duplicate this group. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move it. Unlock it, please. Move it over there exactly. Put linear over there. Sure. So now we have no interpolation and linear interpolation. Assuming GIMP's doing its job right, this is what they look like. It's very hard to sort of really tell a difference at first, but that's because we're scaling down. These interpolators are not going to do too crazy much at scale down, I think. Okay, so we've done that. Cool. Now we're going to go close GIMP. We're going to go ahead, we're going to go to the plugins, we're going to go ahead and edit this plugin again. I'd probably just keep the notepad window open. Now it's going to go to default interpolation. Cubic is supposed to be garbage. Open up GIMP 2 again. It'll still be the same GIMP. Load it up with one extension, plugin and everything. CSP cropper, image file, GIMP. You get the idea. HD, okay. Gonna go ahead and we're gonna duplicate this group. Gonna unpin it, we're gonna slide it on over. Lined up exactly, okay, sure. Let's get the cubic text so that I can fucking see it. Move it on over. Alright, cool. Positioned appropriately. Yeah? Now we can lock this layer, we can lock this layer. Low halos down there should be up here. I should group all these together just so that I know what they are. Labels. This is PS ref. This is 2.828 none. This is 2.8 linear. This is 2.8 cubic. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna duplicate this group. I'm gonna pop in the, hold on. So then this is going to be Lanczos. Okay. So let's position Lanczos properly. Come on, I just want to move the text, please. Thank you. This. Come on! I'm trying to move the group, that's why. Okay. Okay, okay. So far, so good. I just need to actually do the Lanco's interpolation now. Well, did I do the cubic one yet? No, let's say I didn't do the cubic. I did not do the cubic one yet, so let's do that. Got it. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so cubic done. Cool. All right. Fucking shit. Go ahead and take this image, put it in here. I might not have even done the linear one properly. I'm just gonna do that one again, quite honestly. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and redo all of them, because I'm just annoyed. Here's how we're gonna do it, just so I can actually differentiate it, because I'm just really peeved right now. And I'm so peeved I'm not even thinking straight. Alright, that's the PS reference. We're gonna delete all of these. And we're gonna redo all of it. So we're gonna do that. So this rectangle is gonna be red. One will be... We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 total. So this is hue 0, hue divided by 12, it's 30. That's 30. This will be 60. It's 60. 100. This will be... And then we'll remove these colors later just because I'm a fucking pedant. Right, okay, so that's that. Those are going to be the only ones for 2.8 that we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate these. Duplicate layers, okay. Move them down. I'm going to take this 2.8 label. I'm going to move it to vertically align here. Move it up and down so it lines up horizontally there. Lanczos gets skipped. So we're gonna do that, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna duplicate this. Gonna move that over there. Cool, cool. Now let's change these colors around. 30, 60, 90. No, 0, 30, 60, 90. So this is 120. This one is 150. This one is 180. This is 210. This is 240. Okay, we got some colors. I don't really care. There's a lot of greens. It's fine. So we're gonna go through these different ROBs. I'm gonna do it over again. I'm gonna make my method a little more solid. Alright, so we're gonna tools, CSP cropper, image file, GIMP, crop file, GIMP, mask, HD, okay. Cool. Now we have this image. I'm gonna go ahead and take this image. We're going to name it 280 for the method we're using, and we're gonna place it in here. And then he's placed. You can see how jaggy his edges are. We're at an even 200% ratio, but these are not edges you would show to your mother, basically. We're gonna go here. We're gonna hit save. Okay, now we're gonna open up GIMP again and make sure this is saved. This is saved. Loading up a new version of the extension. Tools, cropper, image file, GIMP. This, HD. Okay. Okay, close GIMP. Close GIMP. Go here. Rename you to 2_28_1. Already, its edges are a little bit better than none, which is as expected. So far everything is going as I expect it to. Now let's open up GIMP again. Change the method to 2, tools, cropper, image file, GIMP, crop, HD, okay. Close. Rename you to 282, which is the default, which for all intents and purposes really shouldn't be the default method used. But there it is. Yeah, fucking okay. Save it. Oh, I'm not saving it yet. Let me put these with their appropriate layers. This should go there. Yep. This should go here. This should go here. Let's make sure. Yep, and yep. I'm gonna rename these since we're almost out of the way. This should be 210 copy. No, not copy. This should be 210 linear. This should be 210 cubic. This should be 210 no halo. This should be 210 low halo. And low halo should be right around here. Yeah, that's kind of just how the hue, saturation, lightness, color wheel system works. These hues are 30 degrees separated, but the way that it kind of just works out, and the way color and wavelength gets separated out and gets represented by a screen, yeah, you kind of end up with multiple greens. I could adjust it, but I really don't care enough. I mean, if you want me to adjust it, you let me know, I'll fucking do it. Like, this could probably get adjusted to 180. Then you can go from there. You know what? I already fucking started. I'm just gonna do it now. Fuck. 210. 240. Come on. 270. And then here's 300. I already started, so I'm just gonna fucking keep going with it. I don't. Whatever. Whatever, man. So. Okay, either way. Lanco, set it to 3. Yeah? Okay, cool. Now I can open up GIMP again. Let's go again. File. Open. Tools. CSP proper. Yeah. Standard. Stop. HD. Okay. Okay, rename it to _28_3, and that should be the last one we do of 2.8. I believe. Okay. There we go. And these ones, whatever. Okay, so now I can close this. You have this script here. Go ahead, let's copy it. Yeah. Script, please. I'm gonna go to fucking this 210 folder. GIMP. Where is it gonna be? I think it's gonna be in frameworks. It's gotta be somewhere. Newfraw. It's gotta be here somewhere. That's all I know. Where am I gonna put the plugins basically? GIMP include. GIMP includes etc. No. Bin. No. Lib. Plugins. Alright, let's fucking put it in here, I guess. Alright. Let's close it here and let's open it here. Alright, set interpolation to 0. I don't care. Alright, let's open it. Oh, did Nightbot pop you on that one? Dang. That's funny. Because you put r.o.b as if it's a link. Ha. You know what? You're here often enough. I'm gonna just pop you as a regular link so that hopefully he doesn't bug you. Alright, hopefully Nightbot doesn't bug you at that point. Alright, let's see here. Alright, it did not put my plugin in. Oh no, it did. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and do it. Yeah? So now this is 210.0. Close. So 210.0, pop you there. Enter. Yeah, okay. Is that with no interpolation? Let's double check. Let me double check because I need to double check that. Where did I put it? GIMP lib, GIMP 2.0 plugins, yeah? Edit with Notepad++. I'm just gonna set this one to 0 as well, just to be sure. I'm gonna redo this one because I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm not feeling confident in it, honestly. Alright, so go back to the GIMP folder. Delete this one. Open up 10.6. We're gonna make sure that I'm using the absolute right version because I don't want to deal with anything. So this should be 210.0. I'm having to zoom in on that. Already not as jagged as. Okay, sure. Let me just see here. Tool, filters, Python Foo console, yeah. browse. Let me see interpolation. Context set interpolation. 0 is none. Yeah? Okay. Close that, go here. We're gonna change both of these to 1 just to make sure. Huh. That's interesting, Link. Well, I made you a regular, so hopefully it just doesn't bug you. We'll see what happens. If it does it again, we'll correct it then. Alright, so now this is set to linear interpretation. I'm just hoping that this is done right, and I put it in the right folder. Let me see here. I'm just gonna double check portable. Let me open this one as well. No, I don't want to open up VS Code. You take too long to open up. Ah, hold on. It was I set this 3 the entire time. Alright, hold on. We gotta redo them again. I think I found the right plugin now, though. So I think I found the right one to edit. Alright, fucking Christ. I'm gonna delete that boy. Go into the GIMP folder here. Delete these. Go here. It's already open. Delete that. Reopen it. Because I'm like, that no interpolation didn't look right. Should be right now. That looks right. Okay, yeah, that's looking correct now. Alright. Close this. Go here. Edit that to 1. Reopen it. Open the appropriate files, as always. Two 10 1. Okay. Right, okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go here. We're gonna change that to 2. Hit save. Reopen GIMP 2.10. We want to figure out what the best fucking interpolation method is. We're gonna fucking figure it out. And then I'm not going to release any updates because I just don't care. Everyone can go fuck themselves, yeah? I'm starting to be had it up to here with fucking brawl modding. Fucking, oh, I have to be right. I'll show you. Figure out who's right. I'm gonna do a heuristic analysis and figure out what the fuck is right. It's technical analysis here. Alright, I'm gonna change this to 3 now. Well, it's not even that it's Twitch chat's fault. It's just that it's like a link interpreter. Because you're kind of fitting it, it's like any text dot any text dot any text is technically a link, because you could have any theoretical subdomain, any theoretical domain name, and then there's a number of domain extensions. So the easiest way to parse a link is just to go to blank dot, is to take any blank dot blank dot blank and parse it as a link. So it like makes sense. And it's like, if you were to write a formula that would parse text as a link and specifically only take things that would actually be links, it would just be a mess. So it's just kind of the nature of it, honestly. Can't really help it. 210.3. Yeah, okay. So that bad boy goes into, he goes on to no halo. Right here. Right there. It needs to go into cubic. No halo. Okay, and then the last one, close this, set this to 4, hit save. Reopen up GIMP. Getting very tired. I've already been tired. Been tired all day. I've been tired a lot recently. A lot of my school stuff. Painting and sculpture. It's been a lot of very involved work. Just very tired now. I've had not enough downtime, personally. Alright, so here's the last one. .4, because it's the only one that could have a 4. Okay, pop you into here. Drag you all the way out here. Okay, so now we have a proper chart, and what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to get rid of the backgrounds. We really don't need them. That's okay. So now what we're going to do is we have all of this list. Hold on, because I locked the PS reference layer. I'm gonna turn this off as well. We're gonna hit the crop button. I'm gonna bring it down here. Make sure that I'm getting every last pixel. So this is our baseline interpolation methods at 100% scale. If we take, so we're gonna save this for now. Now we're going to do a direct comparison of the 3 ROBs that overlap with each other. We're going to save as a copy. Up the crop tool again. We're going to crop up to here, yeah? So we're going to take, let's collapse all of these because I really don't need to see all of these. I just need to see them by name. I'm going to take these 3. I'm going to vertically align them with these boys. I'm going to take this layer. We're going to hide it. I'm going to take this layer. We're going to rename it. Crop down to here. I'm going to take this label. I'm going to rename it to direct difference. Oh, I can't type today. Okay, direct difference. Direct difference, yeah, okay, so now we're gonna take this, and this, change their normal methods to difference. going to go ahead and zoom in. And you can see some small difference, but it's majority the exact same. Cubic is a bad interpolation method though, so we really shouldn't be bothering with it. None is literally the exact same as expected. Linear, whatever, minor differences. Okay, here there's subtle edge difference, but given that they really aren't that extreme, like if we take the histogram tool and we histogram around a selection, they don't get too bright. We get the histogram view out. Histogram view fucking matters. Alright, it's fucking... Oh god, not that I wanted. Get a selection here. We're gonna see here, given the predominance of very low value differences, they're very small differences. Like their mean is in the value range of 4. If I do something, a bigger swatch like this, the mean's at 3, meaning it's very much an insignificant difference. I don't care what anyone wants to tell me. It's a technically minimal difference that really doesn't matter, especially when you're scaling down the full-size image at 384 down to fucking 316. This minor difference scaled down to 316 is imperceptible. Like, okay, watch. If I do image size, what is it? If I do, what's calculator? 16 divided by 384. And that's being generous. It's honestly 350. It's 314. It's 80%. Yeah. We're gonna go percent. I'm gonna go 82.29. No, 229. Yeah. 16 repeating. 82.2916 repeating. Like, this difference is barely there, and the mean's even 1.6, and you're taking the average over the entire image. It's such an insignificant difference that if you're going to complain about it, you better give me a significant reason as to why it would be worth fixing, because, like, this is just not worth the time. At this point, I'm just doing it because I'm a spiteful nigga, and I'm just really annoyed. Because everyone wants to complain, but they don't want to give me any numbers. They don't want to give me any facts. They don't want to give me any research that they don't know, that they understand what the fuck they're talking about. It's like, oh, my eye of fucking perfection. It's like, I don't fucking give a crap. I don't care I don't care who you are, or how you back yourself. Everyone needs something to back what they say. Everyone does. I don't care who you are. .8 standard deviation, 3.15. It's very small. It's insignificant. Honestly. I don't care what anyone says. But that's that. This is save as Rob Direct. Let me undo the scale. I'm going to pull up the history. I'm just going to undo the scale. And we'll save this as this, yeah? I'm going to go ahead and reopen Rob Baseline. Now we're going to compare all of these to the Photoshop reference, because Photoshop has a different scaling algorithm than all of these. But we're going to compare all of them to Photoshop. Put this on top. We're going to do comparison against all of them to see which one comes out on top. And I went out of my way to pick a character with a lot of hard lines like Rob. So whatever the result is, it's going to be the result. And that's going to be ideally the best method. But I'm not going to give everyone the script. They got to do it themselves. But I know they won't, because they really don't care. They just want me to. They just want someone to give them the answers. They want someone to give them the correct thing. No one wants to do the work themselves. That's like not surprising by any means whatsoever. Annoying, so. Lined up. I think. What did I do? We're gonna hit normal. No, we're gonna hit difference. This is as close as it gets. Yep. Okay. And what I'm even going to do, I'm even gonna go the extreme way. We're gonna fucking. I can already tell you, I did not use the ideal method of rescaling for any version of this plugin. I can already tell you that right now. And for fun fact, let's see what GIMP developers themselves say about Halo, low Halo, and no Halo, because they are going to be the most technically inclined out of all of us as to the determination of what scaling algorithm we should be using. Where is this source? Feature preview for GIMP 2.10 from gimpusers.com. This is probably a good example, but let's take a fucking closer look and let's see if we can get a proper write-up about low Halo and no Halo. Halo is an artifact that can be created by interpolation. It remembers the halo you can get when using unsharp mask. Here's a note from Nicholas Rodibo, the creator of the new quality samplers for GEGL and GIMP. If haloing is not an issue with your content and use case, which of the two should you try first? Clearly, if you want to minimize haloing, no Halo is the ticket. If you are reducing an image, low Halo is generally better. If your transformation is not an all-around reduction, for example, if you enlarge, rotate, or apply a perspective transformation that keeps portions of the image at the same or higher resolution, I generally prefer no Halo. This preference, however, changes depending on the image context. If, for example, the image has text or text-like objects, or has significant areas with only a handful of different colors, like old-school pixel art, I'd switch to low Halo. Likewise, if the image is quite noisy or marred by compression artifacts, as are most JPEGs found on the web. Conversely, if the image is noise-free, very slightly blurry, meaning that when pixel peaking, the lines and interfaces are smeared over 2 or more pixels, and there are delicate skin tones to be preserved, I'd try no Halo first. Actually, if I find that colors have not been preserved nicely after transforming an image with low Halo, I'd immediately switch to no Halo, even if reducing. In any case, these recommendations should not be taken as gospel. I still have much to learn and figure out. For example, how to best deal with transparency in different color spaces is something I'm likely to be thinking about for a while. Okay, and let's read what is written in gimpusers.com as their write-up. Things to keep in mind. Low Halo method, no Halo method. And look, here's something new. Low blur method, yet to come, will produce very sharp outcome. Low jaggy, yet to come, is a special method and aimed on reducing jagginess. So what I'm determining out of this is that I'm still not done. There's going to be a yet better interpolation method, but I'm not going to fucking implement it. Because no one is going to learn how to do it themselves anyway. Alright, let's read the descriptions here on the example image. Here's the full-size sample image. Linear scaling and cubic scaling. Fair quality, but jaggy edges on the wings and letters. If we do take a look at linear and cubic, yes, we can see that there is significant aliasing on the tail feathers in particular, and on the curved parts of the letters. There's severe aliasing. This is me scaling it up. What I could do is I could copy the image here, go into Photoshop, paste it in, and we can zoom it at scale. We'll do that, because we are going to analyze this as in close detail as possible, yeah? So this is the default text, default image, zoomed in to 500%. So if we look here at linear and cubic, ignoring JPEG compression artifacts, we get significant aliasing, like these hard edges on the A, these hard individual pixels on the tail. Not particularly too nice. If we go down to 0, they're very, very squared off. And I would disagree that these are not worthwhile. Those are not anti-aliased properly. Now we have no halo and low halo. Low halo, high quality and smooth and sharp. No halo, high quality and smooth and sharper than low halo. If we were to look at these, yes, I would absolutely agree that this has sharper edging than low halo. This is much softer in terms of the degree of the edge sharpness, but no halo is sharper. If we zoom out and go to 1%, it is a lot easier on the eyes and a lot less jagged than this. I would prefer to take low halo and no halo over cubic and linear, purely because aliasing is not a thing we want to deal with in a final image. When considering the fact that people are going to be looking at these, sharp edges, where not appropriate, are no good. And considering the fact that we're not dealing in pixel art, I'm thinking we kind of want to anti-alias the edges. We do not want to deal with hard aliasing. Okay, so let's take a look here. I went and did this Photoshop reference image. If I wanted to see what algorithm that was bicubic sharper for reduction, which is a completely different algorithm altogether than linear, cubic, no halo, and low halo. If you look up bicubic sharpen, sharper, let's try to determine how that thing works. Here's a demonstration of the difference. Let's zoom in on this. The following photograph was resized from really high to 500 using bicubic. I'm going to zoom in some more. Now compare that with the following version, which is resized using bicubic sharper. We can mouse over the images to see the differences. Now, it's severely noticeable that there is more high frequency detail in the bicubic sharper image, but it also introduces a lot of noise when it and moiring and like significant like grain, you could call it, when scaling down. Grain is also equally as bad to introduce into an image as much as excessive aliasing and excessive sharpness is. You do not want too much in any direction unless you're going for a very specific style of taste. Okay, that's all this guy has to say about it, so let's close this. This guy is an Adobe Community Professional. Assuming that that means something, he finds that automatic scaling uses bicubic sharpening for downsizing. He finds it too sharp. When I downsize an image with automatic resample method, Photoshop over sharpens it. I want to avoid it, so blah blah blah. Bicubic smoother is smoother than bicubic. Try both of them, see which one works best. Okay, so this is the PS reference, and this uses, let's make a note here. So this is using sharper. Let's actually go ahead and make a new image in Photoshop using bicubic smoother as our reference image and see how our results change. And we're also going to compare the difference in sharpnesses between bicubic sharper and bicubic smoother. So we're going to do this, edit, file, place embedded, crop mask, cool. Yes, okay. We're going to select that, hit the crop button, nope. Control Shift, crop button, delete crop pixels, enter. Okay. Enter. That was, wait. Did I, no. Okay, so crop. Okay, so now image size 384 pixels. 384. We went with bicubic sharper. Let's do bicubic smoother. Because the other two algorithms are also for enlargement, they're going to produce similar results, whatever. So we already have this, yeah? Go ahead, let's take this layer, copy it, paste it into here. So now we have the bicubic sharpen over the bicubic smoother. Let's take the difference between the two. Even within Photoshop itself, we see some slight edge differencing. Not enough to be significant, especially when we're also, again, resizing it down within in-game, but there's a small difference. If we were to go take a histogram view of this, oh, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Histogram view of said difference and really start to get some sort of heuristic analysis on this whole mess. I'm going to take a couple of areas, the chest and the lower body. Take a look at this fucking histogram. The mean is 1.49, standard deviation is 2.42. So anything within that sort of range is acceptable for use, and I really don't care if any of them are beyond that. Let's just assume that because Photoshop has its own ranges of sharpness and differencing, like if you look at this, we toggle between the two, ignoring the outer edges because these guys are being overlaid. Just looking at the detail, because I also agree that when using Photoshop's downscale, they tend to slightly over-sharpen the image because they overvalue that high-frequency detail. This is what we get. I'm not super fond of Photoshop's high-frequency detail bias, but I've learned to live with it and I've learned how to work around it. GIMP doesn't necessarily have that bias outright, but let's take a look nonetheless. Now this is against save as prob the PS sharper. Yeah, okay. So now we have that. Let's go ahead and replace everything with this guy. I'm going to go ahead and replace everything with this guy, because we're going to do these two analyses between the two. I fucking hate everyone already. Been at this for an hour and a half. Whatever. So now this reference is PS reference smoother. Shouldn't be aiming to over sharpen, but smoothing is generally the way I would prefer to. We're going to create a smart object from this because it'll be easier down the line. bring this up here. Okay. 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 Difference. Oh, look. Cubic ends up with a lot. You know, it's not as a lot. You know, it's actually really close. Really fucking close to the difference that Photoshop itself has. Let me show you. You see how not extreme at all this shading is? You know what's there? Fucking Lanco's 3. Not even Cubic. Cubic is trash in comparison to Lanco's 3. Of course, none in linear are going to be worse as well. But that's a given. That one as much as a given. I can tell you that much. So if I go ahead and if I hide this nonsense, yeah? I'm going to go ahead and make a layer adjustment. I'm going to make this selection right here, right? I'm going to make a layer, new adjustment layer. Levels. Yeah? Takes a look at this levels. Here we exaggerate. We can exaggerate the differences. Lanczos has very few, and No Halo and Low Halo also have very few. I'd even go so far as to fucking say, between the two of these, especially if you look like right here on the circle areas, you get this very noticeable aliasing difference, which is more mitigated on No Halo. You know what? I'd fucking go as far as to say GIMP 210's No Halo is the best one out of all of these, and I'm not gonna bother fucking implementing it for CSP because fuck everyone. And that's what that shit says. What this shit tells me is that all of these interpolation methods have their own garbage associated with them. That's a given. None, but all of them are better than none. The difference between 2.8 and 2.10 is so minuscule that if you're gonna be picky about it, you better give me a fucking good reason. Because I just left GIMP at its default, cubic. Lanczos on GIMP does a better job, and I chose to not use it. No Halo in 2.10 does the best job out of all of them, and I still chose to not use it because fuck all of you. So that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I fucking got. Peace server. I don't fucking give a fuck. None of you are getting this new interpolation method unless you all figure out how to fucking do it yourselves. But none of you are going to want to because you're all lazy fucks. Lazy as heck, boys. I already know you are. No one's going to change it. It's literally one line of code. in the Python scripts, and none of you will do it. You get the best interpolation method GIMP has to offer, and you won't use it. Heck, you don't even have to do the code. I didn't set an interpolation method in the code. You just have to change interpolation method into settings, and I know none of you will. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I know none of you are capable of doing it. Full on heuristic analysis. This is the best we got. I'm going to even do these numbers on Cubic, Lanco, and whatever else, because I'm just peeved the heck off. I'm going to turn off this layer right here because we don't need it for the analysis. It just gets in the way. We're going to do that. Standard deviation 1.142, mean of 1.14, standard deviation of 2.49. That's fine. I think that that's actually pretty decent. Cubic 2.8, you're fine. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. We're all good. Lanco, it's even better. A mean of 1.32 and a standard deviation of 2.15. Even fucking better. None of you are going to set it, though. You could get better images, but none of you will set it. All right. Let's see here. Let's keep a chart. Let's keep a chart. Versus PS Smoother. Let me make sure I save this as V Smoother. Let's see here. We're going to have a VS PS Sharpen. Going to have a Sharpen here. Sharpen, Sharpen. Let's go to Sharpen, please. Sharpen. 2.8, 2.10. And versus PS Smoother, which I would prefer, quite honestly. 2.8, 0.22, 2.8.22, 2.10.6, 2.10.6. Yeah. Obviously, these ones are going to be garbage. We're just going to start recording these numbers and comparing them directly so that we can have that. Casino Wolf, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy me being mad and me going out of my way to prove heuristically, logically, a complete proper analysis of what makes one interpolation method better than another to determine how the fuck we should be doing things in CSP and then not implementing it. So here is our numbers. We're going to insert one row here. This is going to be formatted as mean/std dev. Okay, mean 3.05. Garbage. Actually, garbage. Actual trash. I would throw this rescaled image out instantly. We don't want to see those numbers. We want better. So let's go look at what 210 does for the same exact thing. It's probably going to be just as bad. Yeah. And this is against smoother. We'll go double check sharpen, and we will look at those numbers to determine which one's the best one. 3 point, what was that number? 3.0 even. Oh, look, it's already a little slightly better. Would you fucking look at that? 5.57. Cool, 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 cool. All right, now we are here. 1.36. Oh my god, what a huge improvement from none. That was a given though. Any interpolation is better than no interpolation at all. Anyone could have told you that. And here I am telling you that. Look, it's actually pretty good. 1.23 by 2.01. Wow, herka. It's actually pretty good. This one is 1.44. Oh, look. Looks like the default GIMP interpolation method isn't all it's cracked up to be. Herp. Let's go down. Oh, look. Cubic is garbage. What am I saying? It's worse than linear. And I let everyone have that because none of them know. None of them know. What benefit does it? What good does it do for me to tell everyone else? I don't care. I don't care if everyone's using garbage. If everyone uses garbage, that's no skin off my back, honestly. Quite literally. All right. This is... Let's move this over here so that I can actually type and read the number at the same time. 1.32 by 2.15. Wow. Who would have thought? I'm just going to adjust these so that we can see that. I'm going to take a look over here. .22 by 1.99. Oh, look. Look which of these numbers are the smallest. It's going to make it very obvious to you. This fucking one. Look at the. Let's look at low halo. Just because. Why not? We're already here. You know which one's the best? No halo on against PS Smoother. All right, cool. But that's just one. Let's compare the other one. Let's set it like normal. That was PS Smoother. Now let's check PS Sharpen. Edit. Select all, please. Copy merged, please. Thank you. Go here. Move it down a little. Lines up. Okay, delete this bullshit. Actually, undo that delete. Just hide it. Save it. Go back here. Now, because it's smart objects, let's redo that analysis. Let's go and check those new numbers. Oh, look. Because of the excessive over-sharpening of Photoshop, we now have to deal with worse numbers. If you haven't been able to tell, I don't like Photoshop's bicubic sharpen. I think it does too much. Those of you just tuning in, now you know I don't like it. This should be in this row because this version doesn't have those numbers. No, I can tell you right now, Link, yes, it is technically, if they want to make them better, they can do it themselves. But I can already tell you no one will. Oh, look. If we're comparing it to versus PS Sharpen, Lancos is really good. You know what I'm thinking? It's quite possible that Photoshop is using the Lancos 3 sync interpolator for their bicubic sharpen. It wouldn't surprise me by any means whatsoever. Let's see here, 2.89. Okay. Look at that, those two are even identical. Who would have thought? Okay. A little bit more information. When CSP was doing this stuff a year ago, we were trying to determine what we were going to do for the actual method. We were determining between Photoshop and GIMP. We decided, and like, because previously all of the cosmetics for Legacy TE had been done in Photoshop, had been finalized in Photoshop. Photoshop's scaling down, especially if you're using automatic, which defaults to bicubic sharpen when you're going from a high-res render down to brawl size and even HD brawl size. Photoshop's applying some sharpening. The discussions in that back room, which I'm now going to make public because I don't give a fuck, have said that we prefer to not have it overly sharp. Let me see if I can even fucking find it. Right here. Oh, hold on. I'm noticing that the smaller details are fuzzier on ours. Is that somehow related to the lighting? I just respond, likely Photoshop sharpening on scale down. Oh, really? I'm not following. Let's see if I can interpret. Let's see here. If I can find anything about... Yeah, here it is. CSP is done in Photoshop, CSP in Paint.net. We tested it in other programs as well. Photoshop feels like it sharpens the colors in areas. So that was that. Let's see here. Huh. As captures. There's post editing, blah 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 blah. Want to do different stuff. This was done in March. I'm before that now. Photoshop sharpening on scale down. We may not have text references to it. I do remember this being brought up in discussion in one of the voice channels. So I don't have anything better than you'll have to take my word for it. But so, I remember those conversations, so at the very least, I have some frame of reference. So, implying that we decided to not go with Photoshop Photoshop, because one, you have to pay for it. Two, we decided we wanted a free option. And we went with what was available, people. The options included GIMP, Paint.net, etc., etc. We did Paint.net, it would have been more steps and no plugins. So, but they have a similar scale down method that doesn't involve the sharpening down. So, we can conclude that Photoshop is artificially sharpening photos more than is necessarily needed on scale down. So, I think we made the conscious decision to avoid that over sharpening. Given our predisposition to avoid over sharpening, I am going to ignore the results from comparing the rendering methods against Photoshop's sharpen. A lot of other people online in discussions about image interpolation and scaling, one, they say cubic is garbage. Two, they determine generally that no halo and low halo interpolation methods are better and more accurate with less aliasing than the old sync Lanco's 3 method, Lanco's 3 method. With those details in mind, I will absolutely 100% push using GIMP 2.10 with your default interpolation method set to no halo when you are doing CSP cosmetic stuffs. But I can tell you right now, no one in that server is watching this stream right now. So, because I'm a fucking pedant, we're going to make a graph. We are going to make a graph. So let's see here. We have two sets of axes. We have mean and we have standard deviation. We have 3.0. We're going to do two tables. A table each for 2.8.22 and 2.10.6. Because I'm a bitch. I'm a pedant. I hold grudges and I just want to prove points. But I get results. And in the case of this, it's just a straight image. I think results matter. I think results fucking matter. I'm not gonna have anyone tell me otherwise in this case, specifically. Where is it? Man, I used to know how old Photoshop works. Yeah, here we go. I want a number. Thank you. Two, 1.99, 1.38, 2.28. Okay, so now let's make a graph. Let's go here. Insert. Okay, so let's see here. Chart title. Mean versus standard deviation of GIMP's of interpolation methods within GIMP in comparison to a control image and we're going to capitalize this properly, please. Using Photoshop's bicubic smoother interpolation algorithm method. Let's go ahead with this graph. I'm going to add chart element. Let's see here. Let's add a chart axis. Axis title. This is going to be labeled mean. And then on the left, we're going to make this standard deviation. Now let's add another data set. Okay, let's change the chart scale. Is that possible? Let's see here. Horizontal axis. Axis options. Minimum is at 1. Let's see here. If I set this chart to logarithmic. No. Minimum is set to 1. Okay, we're going to add, let's see here, data labels. No, we're going to add a legend. The bottom. This is, let's see here, data. Edit this. Rename this to GIMP 2.8.1. GIMP. GIMP. Jesus. GIMP 2.8.22. GIMP 2.10.6. Okay. This is actually a terrible graph. This is actually a terrible graph. We are going to change this type. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there's 6 methods here, we're going to do it like this. I'm going to make a new graph because I don't like that old one. Data. No. Home. Insert. Bar chart. I think I want a bar chart. 2D bar. So let's see here. I'm going to remove series 1. We're going to flip this around. This is going to be none. This is going to be linear. This is going to be cubic. It's going to be blank Zos 3. This is going to be no halo. This is going to be low halo. So let me delete this. Let's go with this again. Insert a graph, please. Actually, let's try a different change the chart type. Let's go with a box and whisker. All right, let's select the data type. Chart options. It's not what I wanted it to be, but let's change the chart type to, I guess, a bar graph is the best way to go about it, column graph. And then we can add these data points. Let's see here, how do I add this data point? Now I'll name it series 3. Series 4. So let's see here. We're going to have. We're going to change the data types. Series 1, we're going to rename it. This is 2.8.22 mean. 2.8.22 std dev. You don't know what that means? I'm sorry, I can't help you. 2.10.6 mean 2.10.6 std dev. Now we're going to change the color so that we can more easily relate the two. This color is going to be the same color. And then this color is going to be that blue, but significantly lighter, because it's not nearly as important of a value. Then we're going to go with 2.10.6. We're going to change its color to a different color entirely. Let's go with this orange. Then let's go to here. Let's give its color fill lighter, because it's really just in reference to the other ones. The ones we want are the means. And you know which one has the lowest mean? Let's see here. Go here, we're going to go to chart options. We're going to actually take this chart and switch the rows. Change the chart type to a bar just so that it's easier to see. Thought I renamed these already. This is fine. Increase this chart height a little. Add chart element, data labels. Thought I renamed these already. I guess not. So series 1 is 2.8.22 mean. And that means this is 2.10.6 mean. Edit 8.22 std dev. Edit 2.10.6 std dev. Series options, data labels, color, text options. Let's see here. Can I set its color to be white? Yeah, because it really doesn't matter. It's really not the focus. Yeah. Can I flip this? Can I flip these categories? Is it possible for me to just flip this axis? Because I want to go in the other order. Axis options. Reverse order, there we go. Axis options. Tick marks, major, minor. Okay. Okay. Major grid line options. Yeah, okay. Horizontal axis. Can I get the axis on the bottom, please? I would very much like that. Low. Oh, that's why. The entire thing got flipped vertically. That's fine. Okay, chart title. Mean and standard deviation of different GIMP interpolation methods in interpolation methods in direct of mean and standard deviation of different GIMP interpolation methods. The difference of various GIMP interpolation methods in comparison to Photoshop bicubic smoother resizing method. Add in bicubic sharper omitted due to. All right, peace out, Link. Have a good one. Excessive additional sharpening on resize. Copy. Let's see here. All right, and with that, I am done. I have proven my point. I have my data. I know I'm right. And at this point, that's all. I don't care anymore. All right, let's go ahead. This is against Sharper, right? I believe. Yeah, I believe this is against Sharper. I no longer care. Nope. 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 And nope. All right, with that, I'm out. I wanted to work on Mewtwo, but I've been tired all week. Pissed off the last couple of days. And I just did a heuristic analysis on fucking interpolation methods. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, with that, I'm out. Peace out, everyone.